Hey everyone. I wanted to do a quick layout share, and my desk, as we say in the South, is a hot mess express. I need to clean up my room. You're going to hear one of my dogs running in my room. Um, I have such a difficult time doing these layout shares because I have 4 kids. I have 2 adult kids and 2 younger kids, plus a husband, and things are never quiet. So, everyone's gone. My husband has taken the kids to school. I have not got ready for work yet, but wanted to see if I can get this in. So a few months ago, I noticed on my shelf, I had one of these old, I think it's from like 2005 Kaleidoscope Creative Memories albums. And I have every color. I believe that they came in 4 colors. So I had this on my shelf, and then I had some completed pages. And then also next to it, I had one of these, I guess it was a gift box. Let's see if you can see that. So I used to purchase these from my advisor back in those days. And I would use it to like kind of like the power sort box to kind of pre-plan layouts. So I was getting ready to go to a retreat, and I'm like, well, half of these pages, or very many of these pages, are completed, perhaps from many years ago. So let me go ahead and just finish it up, because it's silly to have this box there with some photos in order and everything. So I ended up completing it. I believe the spine is somewhere downstairs in my, I have a bin of excess items that I'm not using, but I will be ordering a custom spine from Creative Memories. I am an advisor, so I've got to figure out what color because obviously we don't have this color from '05. So anyway, wanted to do this layout share. I've not written anything here. I also had the matching stickers. So I was kind of waiting around to decide to see if I had any photos that popped up from this year. This is fall 2002 to June 2003. So I'm going to do a title page. These are the old size. So back in these days, I had 1 child. So some of these pages were done a long time ago. This was one of them. I used to cut out, I have a ton of those lettering templates. I used to cut these out. But yeah, this is 2002. This is my son. He's now 25. And then this is also one that I completed long ago. Just a die cut, him as a pirate. This is another one that I completed long ago. So back in those days, I had a ton of this Karen Foster paper. Kind of had that crinkly look. I loved it. Any colors, I bought it. So this was like a little cutout, little turkeys. It's so cute. And I did not realize, this is my son and my nephew. They were within 4 months of their ages. But I didn't realize that this little frame has turkey feet on it. That's hilarious. But this is Thanksgiving at my parents'. Since then, my mom has passed away. I've not had a Thanksgiving like this since my mom passed away. So I don't really love this page with the little food squares that I cut out with my punch, but I don't know. I'm glad I have it, because we don't have that anymore. This is also from Thanksgiving. So this is my cousin Kim. She was a year younger than me, and at this time she had been married. They did not have children, but she's really short, and she always loved kids, and so my son absolutely loved her, especially when we'd see her over the holidays. This is my stepdad, and so he and my son did something silly. I called it Goodbye Turkey Kisses, but this is, I used some of that mesh. These are old pages. This was SEI paper, And then this is just cardstock. And this turkey that I cut out, this is old. These were done long ago. These were done, this was that Me and My Big Ideas, I believe it's called. And then I think that's also the stickers. And then I cut these out. These were, I think it was Rebecca Sauer. You cut out, it's like these cardstocks, you cut them out. So that was us getting our main tree. This is us with our little artificial tree. I'd started a fishing tree. My husband's a fisherman. So this was up like in our playroom. And so we started that. This is old. I think I did add this just to put a little bit of journaling. This is old. This was pre-printed paper, and I just added some stickers and cut the photos. This was also done very long ago. I think I used this like color blocking template. I have a bunch of those where you like turn them and it leaves like the spacing. So this was just a parade from that time frame. This, I'm not sure the brand of paper. This was done old, a long time ago. I think I recently just added a little bit of journaling. But the mall Santa, at this time, he had a purple chair. How hard is that? Like, the curtains are red, Santa's red. I put my son in red, which I would never do that now. But anyway, I found some paper that had a little bit of purple in it, along with the like darker red. So that's what I used. So this, I had not completed this page. I loved these pictures. It was Christmas Eve of my son, and I just thought these are just so adorable. So this is newer, Simple Stories. And then I used a sketch. And then this one says, Dear Santa, please bring our little Christmas Eve, please bring our Christmas Eve cutie everything he wants. So he'd fallen asleep. We used to open up a gift on Christmas Eve. That's like my tradition. So at this time we were allowing him to do the same. This, I know this is Karen Foster. I know that's Karen Foster rub-ons. I'm not sure about these, but you know, this was the day of regular film camera. But so it's just the three of us before we were going to head out to Christmas at my parents'. And so this is funny because my little guy took this. I think he took that of my husband too. So this page pains me. I did this long ago, and so my son got this train table from Santa. So it was a photo of him playing with his new train table. Well, many years later, we were selling some of the, you know, more kitty-like toys. So I took the photos off and I scanned them in. So I've got to find those photos and put that back. But I think I may know where they're at. I've just not had a chance to go dig. This was a little pre-printed little block. It says dress up, and it's more like in boy dress up. So he also received dress up clothes from Santa. So that's old. This is old. Did this a long time ago. I don't know if I use an X-Acto or scissors to cut that middle out, but he also got an easel. So this paper, gosh, it's Karen Foster. Like, I was obsessed with that. I bought all of it. So this, I had, like, this page was done. This page was not completed, but I had the paper and the embellishment. So these stickers are Creative Memories. These, they were from old Creative Memories. So I think I did the journaling and I finished out this page, but I had it all together. This is also Christmas at my parents'. Now this is a newer page kit. This is close to my heart. It's pretty much you just kind of punch out, and then the paper's like pre-printed, but I may have changed a few little things around. But this is just Christmas at my parents' house that year. This is, let's see, yep, Karen Foster. I knew it. Karen Foster paper, and then there was those border stickers. This is Christmas at my husband's parents. This is 2002. My mother-in-law passed away in 2005, and then my father-in-law passed away in 2015. So these were special. My husband has 3 siblings. So a lot of times whenever we would have Christmas there, it was just kind of hectic. For some reason on this visit, the other siblings had other engagements, and I think we had to come to Christmas separate. So it was nice. You know, at the time we just had 1 kid, and we had a good time. So this is my sister-in-law's children, my nephews. They, of course, 28, 26, 24 now, but this is a newer layout. I just used some Kiwi templates. I think this is Echo Park paper. This is a pocket page that I had from long ago. I save my more favorite Christmas cards, and then I typically do a list of who else we got Christmas cards from. So like ones from our parents or ones that I really like, like scripture or whatever, I save. The other ones I just make a note. This is photos that were in the Christmas cards. I just cannot like get rid of those because those are people's photos that I know. So nothing special. I think I added that just to fill in some white space. This has got to be Karen Foster. I did these. These were older. I think I added the journaling here. This was already there. This side, I don't love there being, you know, 2 totally different themes, but it is what it is. This page I'd already completed long ago. I think this might have been my mind's eye, those little things that they come like this. They all kind of coordinated. This I did more recent. This was my 28th birthday. I was at the office and a coworker had sent me a birthday cookie bouquet. So this is just stuff from my stash. This, I believe, maybe SEI paper. No, I'm not sure, but I did this a long time ago. This is one of my friends' little girl. And one weekend we had like a play date and they were so adorable. She's actually expecting her 3rd child. This I did long ago. Every once in a while I would get a roll of black and white film and shoot some. So we had a little, I mean, if you want to call that snow, there was a little bit of snow. I did this previously. I think I did add in this happiness because it just said snow. So this is something that I did more recent. This is my son reading. Of course, I still had that black and white film in my camera, but I have a little journaling thing there that you can pull out. It's a little bit stuck, but you can pull it out. I believe I had made a note, and I just had written these things about him, just a lot of adjectives. So I just stuck that in there so that I could remember, and it was around the same date these photos were taken, but he loved to read. But this is actually Keller's Creations. I believe their website's acidfree.com. They have a lot of like page class kits, really simple stuff, but this is I'll Always Love You. This is also Keller's. And then, so I've had 4 children, and I don't know that there's a single photo of me with them sleeping unless I staged it, but there's all these adorable photos of my children with their dad sleeping. So this is just, it's 2 different time periods, same year, and then here I just added some journaling, but this was done more recently. This was done long ago. I just set up my own little photo shoot and still had that black and white film in. This I did more recently, just a couple Kiwi templates, and you know, Valentine's, I just took like 2 photos, and I probably should start doing that more often instead of taking 30 photos. This page I'd already completed, but I had this weird, very thick, it wasn't magic mesh, but I had this orange mesh, and it looked sloppy. I had completed it on a piece of white cardstock and then pasted it on this Creative Memories page, and I just didn't like it, so I kind of tore it apart. I still used, I think these things were called overalls. I just got rid of the orange and got rid of that extra white, but this is pretty much done from long ago. This Funny enough, so I still had my nephew's invitation, and then I had these were great stickers. These were Creative Memories from back in the day, but there was like it was like a police theme and a fire theme, ambulance. I think it was all in one set. So I completed this more recently with Kiwi templates. I pulled out those stickers. I still have the invitation of this nephew's birthday. This is my son on his 4th birthday. We went to the park. His birthday is in March, so it's still pretty chilly outside most of the time. But this is a Colors Creations, another one of those little class kits. This is, I had all this paper and all the embellishments already in with these photos, and I used it. But this was my husband and I, we had a coworker, her little girl was turning 1. They did some Easter themed, and then her favorite color is purple. So I found this, I don't know what this birthday line was, but it was birthday and it was purple, but yet it looked Eastery. So I just found a sketch and was able to use that. I still had the invitation for that, but I did not use it. This, I know, is Karen Foster. I did this page long ago. Sure, I cut those out. This was the last page that I did in this book. And this was my son's first movie, Finding Nemo. So I remember some of the details. I remember we took photos inside before the movie started. We had people complaining. So, but I put a little tag here with the little ticket stub, just so we could see the cost and all that good stuff. This I did long ago, just Easter egg hunt. This one I did more recently. So my stepsister was in the hospital. She had her 2nd child, and he was born this day. So our nephew came and stayed with us as well as my parents. And so it was the night before Easter. We're going to color Easter eggs. So I had the bright idea to go get a plastic tablecloth and let them down on the floor so that they could have easy access. And I don't know why I picked a red tablecloth. Do you know how difficult that is to try and find paper that matches these Easter colors and that ridiculous red tablecloth? So I found this paper. It's an older Echo Park. I think it's a beachy theme, but it had just the different color stripes, and there is some red. And then I just found these newer, I just purchased these word stickers. I did add a couple Easter eggs, but so I think it turned out fine considering. This was Easter morning. I did this long ago. I forget what these were called, but they were the cutest little die cuts. And then I used little slide. And I wonder if I painted that. No, I did not paint that. It came in purple. So this is a Colors Creation page. So this is just random spring of my son. And then I had some more Easter with just really bad colors, like my parents' living room's very brown. Here he is on Easter wearing red. I don't know what I was thinking. And that's just the only photo I had of my stepsister with her new baby. So I just did that in a flap so I could keep the pictures, but not really have to scrapbook more Easter in red. This is at our old house, and just my son and his little Jeep, and this is Colors Creations. Super, super simple. So this was our first house that we lived in 20 years ago. It was we lived there for 5 years. But this is all Karen Foster, and I had these stickers with these photos. The only thing I added was some of the words. I had some rub-ons. So this is a newer layout I had left over from a Kiwi kit. My son did Awana, and this just talks about some of the special nights they would have. Like this was Crazy Hair, and this was Polka Dot, and then he has some little ribbons in here from like his uniform checks or whatever. But it's biblical based. They would learn verses, and it was a lot of fun. This is the original Kiwi kit that I'd used leftovers for this, but I had my biological dad and stepmom family come down from up north to visit, and then this is just my son in the yard on a totally different day, but I used the same kit for both sides. This is another Colors kit that I added word letter stickers from my stash. But this is so funny because this is my mom's old car. She passed away in 2012, so this would have been in 2003. But I was a big skater growing up, so I just remember a lot about that day. My son skating on the carport around her car, so I just journaled about that. And then I went and pulled out my dad's old skates and skated with them. So it's just actually very special. But that's a Colors class kit. This is a Photo Play birthday line. This is another nephew who, I think he's 28. This is where he was turning 7, but he had a soccer themed birthday. So, and he had a green bounce house. So that birthday collection worked well. I did this long ago. I know that's Creative Memories, those like little shapes and stuff that we had, but this was Vacation Bible School. This is long ago. This was a lot of like pre-printed, like pre-punched stuff, but this is, it must have been the end of that black and white roll, but my son had taken those photos, and then that night was my like 10-year class reunion. So this is my husband and I together before that. This is another Colors Creations class kit. I mean, I had so many photos of him using that little T-ball set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 11 photos, a title, 2 titles, and some journaling. So that worked out really well. That's why I love the Colors. It just kind of gives me a little step ahead to where I can try and get a little bit caught up. Not really caught up, but just further ahead. I still love to be creative, but this just helps me sometimes just knock out pages. This is the last page. This is funny. This is my cousin who lives 8 hours away. But when I finished this page, I just used, I have a graduation paper pad from Michaels, and then I used one of my newer Creative Memories punches. I think it's called Banner Garland Punch. But when I completed this, I sent her a message. I said, "Congratulations. You have graduated high school in our family albums." And so that's how I ended it. Thanks for watching, and I will try to do some more layout shares again soon. Thank you.